Do you think there is a conflict between a desire to earn money and be successful in materialistic terms and being spiritual?
I believe in order to give, you need to be full, right? If I feel empty, I need to take, right? If I feel full, I can give. So there's an imaginary void of emptiness, right? So you have this feeling that, oh, I'm not full, I'm empty, which is what the philosophy is telling you. It's explaining to your true nature, which is you are full, right? It's an imaginary void. So that feeling of I need to take, as in I need to do this, I need all these things. There should come a point, hopefully, where you feel full. Which is why I say to people, who's rich and who's poor? Like, what's your definition of rich? Someone who's rich. It's a question to you.
My definition of rich. Well, it depends. I guess if you are specifically asking about finances, it's very different from more philosophical definition. From philosophical definition, it means that it's somebody who actually really appreciates everything that life gives. I think that's the most important thing. You would say, feeling gratitude for what this life gives us, and then we feel rich. It's a feeling, it's subjective.
And from a financial perspective?
Well, for me, it's not having to worry about money too much. It's what you said before, when actually your finances are set enough for you to feeling secure enough to be free to pursue what you really want to do, which is self-actualization in whatever form that particular person can decide to do it.
So which is, fair, absolutely spot on. But I'd say that if your desires are within your level of income, you're rich. If your desires are outside of your level of income, you're poor. So
that's a good one.
So it's not about wealth management, it's about desire management.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a great way to see it.
So it's about, okay, what is it that you desire? What is it that you want? Make sure it's clear, right? Say, okay, I'm going to get to 100 million. After that, I don't need to make any more. Get to 100, but don't get to 100 and move it to 200 and then move it to 300, because again, you're just chasing after something, a mirage.
Why do you think people get stuck in this chase in a mirage?
Because they believe it's there, right? So what's a mirage? When you're thirsty in the desert and you see water, you get there, and you put so much effort to get there, and now it's moved. So what are you going to do? You're going to put more effort to get to the next one, and it's moved, and you just keep going until you realize actually it's not there. So it's about, when do you understand that it's not there? And then when you can start looking internally to say, okay, what is it that I actually desire? Because you can give your people say, oh, I'm making my money. What are you doing it for? I'm making it for my children. But you're not spending any time with your children. You're working all the time. So what are you going to do? You're going to leave them with loads of money and no values. Right? But maybe if you spent time with them, more time, you can leave a little less money, but you leave them with values, so they know how to manage that money. It's a little lopsided, and I think it's just that. It's greed, it's cravings, and that's what causes a lot of agitation, and ultimately leads to people being quite unhappy.